how to ask for seller financing. My thing is buying without banks. So many people struggle with, so many people I talk to, they come to me and they say, well, I would like to get into real estate, but I only have so much money, or I have this credit issue in my background, or there's some limiting belief around money, right? And the reality is that shouldn't hold us back. And I know those are limiting beliefs because I had them just like everybody else. But if we can overcome those limiting beliefs, we'll figure out that there really is plenty of money out there, right? There's money all over that's available to us. And so try to consider, just to open up your mind for a second, of what if funding was not a problem, right? How many units would you buy ideally in the next year, or how many flips would you do in the next year? And more importantly, what difference would it make in your life, right? Most of us don't want to buy a rental so that we can deal with a tenant in the toilet. We want a rental so we can get that money in our bank account every month. And we want what that money will bring. Am I right? Is anybody with me? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Good. So once we kind of open up our minds and recognize that money isn't the obstacle that we believe it is, we can recognize that really the prize is putting the deals together. Okay. If we understand how to put deals together, we'll have unlimited money. And so that's really what we're talking about tonight, right? Is how to put that deal together, how to talk directly to a seller so that they agree to something that oftentimes is totally new to them. Okay. So some of the benefits to seller financing, if you're looking to do deals, these are some of the obstacles that people run into and some of those limiting beliefs, right? And some of the amazing benefits for seller financing are: there's no points, there's no origination fees on that loan. There's no credit check for the loan. So interestingly, my background, all of my properties I've purchased either with raising money from a private lender or seller financing. And so 80 units, I've never had my credit checked to purchase a property, right? I have good credit, but it's still nice that they're not running it. So the approval process is super easy. It's a conversation. And if you can just talk to people, you can get approved for that loan. Everybody on here, easily introduce yourself. I know you're capable to just talk with somebody over a kitchen table, right, or over the telephone, so you can be approved for a loan very easily. With seller financing, you can close in a week. It's a very simple process. There's no financing delays. It's low cost. So a lot of times when you're buying with seller financing, you can buy occupied properties. So retiring landlords are a good target audience for seller financing. And if you're buying a property that's already occupied with a tenant, then that deposit that the tenant has paid will transfer to you at closing, and any prorated rents will transfer to you at closing. So that ends up being a credit at closing to you, so you can buy with less money, which is always good. And it's a very quick way to scale. So if anybody likes the BRRRR method, I love the BRRRR method, but the hang up with the BRRRR method, which for anybody who's not familiar with it, the BRRRR method is an acronym for buying a house, rehabbing the house to increase the value, renting it, and then refinancing it to get all of your money back. And then the last R is you repeat it, so you can recycle that money through house after house after house. Very good for rental property and building a portfolio. The downside is it's slow, right? It takes a long time to do a big rehab on a house to increase the value of the property. And with seller financing, you can buy it. A lot of times it's already occupied. The tenant's already paying rent, and it doesn't cost you that much money out of pocket, and you go to the next property. So super quick process. And if you're looking to scale a portfolio, it's really beneficial.